Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Bishop with a new segment that I wanted to do called Nerding Out. I mean, the name might change because somebody already used it. But just for your reference, I'm not a bishop like a church bishop. I put this wonderful game out to show you what kind of bishop I am. Oh yeah. The strategic kind. But anyway, childhood nickname. Alright, so quite frankly, just to give you a gist of what this will be about, I will be reviewing toys and collectibles, and I might even get into some gaming. Maybe not. I mean, on the real, like, I do collect, and I do have a bunch of I have a bunch of comic books, and I have and I am into gaming. Shout out to the Xbox users. Thank you. Anybody outside of Xbox, I don't want to hear from you. Okay. But I'm also into computer gaming. There's this game called Age of Mythology I love. Oh my goodness, I love it. So, if you have any, ideas on, computer gaming, video gaming, toys and collectibles and things of that nature that you would like to see me review, hit me up on this page. All right. Just also show you how much of a nerd I am. This hat is from One Piece, as you can see. I don't know if you can see this One Piece poster behind me. And I don't know if you could see this Roronoa Zoro. Sorry, I'm saying that weird. Up here. I got that for my birthday last year. And I also have a pop of Usopp. God Usopp. And this is after the 2 year time skip. This is that Usopp. And so I'm a big One Piece fan, huge One Piece fan. Love the manga, love the anime. I just love it all. I love the theme songs. And so you'll see also that, I'm a musician, and I love to play the theme songs. I like to play a lot of different anime theme songs because they are just so awesome, so powerful. I'm going to hold pause right here because I want to take the hat off now because it is hot in this room, and I did not plan on wearing the headphones like this. All right. And we're back. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to put my wonderful chess game to the side. By the way, chess, favorite board game. Love it. Alright, so the first thing I wanted to do a review on is these Aang toys I have up here. So I'm going to grab those. Alright, so first correction, I said Aang toys. I'm a bigger fan than that, and I'm sorry. I meant Avatar: The Last Airbender toys, okay? Alright, so let me first give a quick background. Years ago, I'm 26 now. So when I was about 13, 14, a little over 12 years. Yeah. First I loved this show, and then I was, kind of irritated with the fact that, I used to go to the stores to find these toys because back then, these are the remnants of the toys I had growing up. But, back then I would go and I would buy the Teen Titan toys. I would buy the Justice League and Justice League Unlimited toys. I would buy the Spider-Man. All of those different things. If it was my favorite show, my favorite movie, favorite comic books, even the actual, like the real collectibles. Like, these are the Marvel ones, but they didn't make I don't think Hasbro made the Justice League toys or the DC toys back then. I can't remember who it was. I'm gonna research that. But I would collect both the Marvel and the DC Universe toys. You know, they're gone now, unfortunately. But then, you know, a little while ago, I saw something in the store and I said, I have to get this. I cannot leave this here at the store. Then that turned into 5 different things, and then that turned into 5 different other things, and then that turned into, you know, the collections I have today. Now, like I said, I'm getting to Avatar: Last Airbender. I could not find these toys. Now, if y'all, you know, you're looking at me like, well, you didn't look hard enough. I guess I didn't, because I could not find them. And not too long ago, about 3 months ago, yeah, 3 months ago, I went into Walgreens and I saw, who did I see first? I saw Aang. And I'm like, what in the world? When did they start making these? Who's making these? Nickelodeon's bringing partnered with somebody, bringing them back. Diamond Select Toys, I guess that's, you know, who it is. And the Comic Shop Locator Service, comicshoplocator.com. Okay, the Diamond Select Toys. Okay, with the diamondselecttoys.com. All right, so I was like, who did this? Like, who, you know? Oh my gosh. Okay, no, let me go back. I'm jumping back and forth. All right, so I was looking for the toys when I was younger. And the only one I found was this Sokka toy that I've had. Oh my goodness, I've had this toy for such a long time. I mean, good grief, I've had this toy for as long as I can remember anything. I just want to look something up while I'm talking, but no, not that. Hold on. But yeah, so I found this Sokka, I didn't even find it at the store. I found this at a toy drive. And, you know, as soon as I saw it, I said, oh my God, can I have this toy? And I just kept asking the person who was over the toy drive. I'm like, I know, like, this is the kind of situation where people bring toys and then you give them away to the poor, you know, and all that. But can I please have this? Like, please. I don't want nothing else. I'll tell my parents I don't want nothing for Christmas because I found Sokka. Oh my gosh. So I found this Sokka toy, and I've had it for years. Alright, I'm just looking up some information about, yeah, okay, 2005. I wanted to make sure I was in the right timeline when Avatar: Last Airbender came out as a show. Okay, so yeah, I found this Sokka, and, you know, back then I was really into playing with toys, which is why all the toys behind me right here in this bag are in that bag, because, you know, some of them are broken. I had to, you know, had to fix them using different parts and things like that. And then, you know, I made sure that, you know, some of the paint scraped off and stuff, you know, his little this little covering thing is discolored, but I made sure that he didn't break, because this became one of my favorite toys growing up. So anyway, I found, then, like I said earlier, I went into Walgreens not a little while ago, and I found these. I first saw Aang and immediately said, I'm buying this right now. I'm not leaving this store without him. Okay? So then I bought him, and then I looked on the back of it and I noticed they have they made 3 characters. I don't know why, you know, the disrespect to Sokka, I'm not sure. The disrespect to Toph, I don't know. I guess Nickelodeon and Diamond Select Toys and the Comic Shop Locator Service, I guess they were just like, you know, hey, let's do something new because Avatar: Last Airbender is coming back, though really it never left, but they're like, hey, let's, you know, turn these into toys. And then they made, you know, who they considered 3 of the most important characters. I feel like you can't have these two characters without Sokka. I mean, you have Aang, you have Katara, and what about the original three? Like, you know, the original three is Aang, Katara, Sokka. Then you had your antagonist, you had the protagonist, then you had your antagonist, Zuko. So it's like these were the four important characters. Then later on, you see Toph come into play. You know, and so, you know, I don't know, like I said, I don't know why there's disrespect towards, you know, Toph and especially Sokka, but, you know, I'm not the maker. I saw them and I got them. And so I never opened them. So let's do that. Okay, he's open. That's another thing in packages like those. And I'm not knocking these packages because those are, you know, serious toys. I'm gonna put Zuko up and move you up, my friend. Move you over the knife, and I'm gonna put this down. Okay. I'm trying to not to make a lot of noise so it won't hit the mic. So, alright. He's slightly movable. I don't want to accidentally over move him. Okay. And you can tell he's like fresh. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright. So unless your child is like really intent, you bought this for your child to really play with, this is not going to be moving a lot. So this was, I guess, it was intended to be a collectible instead of just to be played around with. Alright. But I see that there's always, with toys like these, even with the Marvel things, even with the Marvel collectibles, there's always, you know, something slightly wrong with this stuff. That's not a bad thing. It's just, you know, it happens while placing the packaging, or a mistake was made, or whatever, what have you. Okay, it's not going in his hand. That's not fun. Alright. I might have to... There we go. Boom. Alright. Now, this staff actually does not look like his original staff. And actually, yeah. And I'm looking at his garb. This looks like when he officially began to walk into his calling. I see this is the staff. See, that's what I mean by disrespect for Sokka. Come on now. This is the staff that Sokka made him. Or not Sokka. It wasn't Sokka. Sorry. It was... oh man, I'm forgetting their names. It was the scientist and his son who was in the wheelchair. I think they were the ones that made it. One or the other. Either way, this is that staff. So this might be after, you know, when they were getting ready for the war and everything. This might be during that time. Or I think after the episode when they first met him. It could be one or the other. It's been a little bit longer, a little while since I watched it. I don't want to break his head. His head is not moving. Okay, well that's fun. Oh, his head can come off. Well, isn't that cool? So that's why his head is not as movable, because his head... Okay, now it's moving, but it can come off. Did one of them... Okay, well, I can see Zuko's hands come off. There's another car coming. That's nice. Thank you. Zuko's hand can come off, and Katara's hand can come off. Okay. So that's probably why they don't move so much, because you probably can interchange their heads. That's weird. Okay. Alright. I'm really, I'm trying to continue talking and pay attention to the fact that I'm being recorded right now, but I'm like so zoned out right now because of how cool this is. Now, the quality of this toy, of the plastic that was used to make this toy, look at that. He's so fierce. The quality is so So different from Sokka. And you could also see that, you know, Sokka is a lot taller. Excuse me, is a lot taller than Aang is, as is Katara. So I'm assuming that the Zuko and the Katara are like the sizable height that Aang, that they were in Avatar: Last Airbender. But this toy, my original Sokka, you can tell is completely different. I mean, duh, but I'm just saying, like, it's awesome the quality plastic and the time that they put in each detail of this toy. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the next one. Look at that. Look at that. She got the flowing hair. So this is the in action Katara. Okay, she got her little bag, her little purse. Okay, man, I'm telling you, like, the quality of this plastic is amazing. Can y'all make a character of me? I'll send you my wedding picture. Make me a toy. That would be so awesome. I might actually hit them up and ask for that. Okay, I want to see which hand is the hand that moves. I'm just like, but I'm gonna need, you know, if y'all make me, I'm gonna need to be able to move a little more. You know. Okay, alright, so it's this hand. It should be this hand. Yep, I feel it. There we go. So her left hand comes out, and then you can put this new left hand in. Now she doesn't bend her arms. She doesn't bend her arms, but her arms do move. She does bend her legs, so if you wanted to pose, hold on, I gotta move her head like I did with Aang, but I don't want to break her hair. Now this is legit. Usually with toys, with Katara, with a toy like Katara, I would assume that they would probably do if they made Katara like this toy, they would probably have her hair loops, like, you know, they carved it into the head, so then it looks like the loops are going over and it's just in her head, is, you know, instead of like they made it here where her hair is in action, like the loops are actually out here. That's so cool. Guys, I feel like I'm 10 years old again. Like, this is awesome. Now the only weird thing is that she's smiling as she's doing this water move, making this water bubble, I guess. I'm sad that her arms don't bend. That's saddening. So it's just like she's just like a Barbie. Then again, now you think about it, it's kind of cool. Okay, but her feet do go like that. I'm not gonna do that because I don't accidentally, because it feels like, all right. And now Zuko. This is the Zuko that fought Azula. This is not the Zuko that goes against, that stays our antagonist, sorry. And the shift is that he becomes a part of the big, you know, the Avatar family. And he trains, he loses his firebending abilities, and while supposedly, you know, so he's trying to train Aang to be a firebender, and then in the process of becoming good, he loses his powers, and and then they end up approaching real live dragons who show them the beauty of fire rather than the rage. And that's what, you know, Zuko had his whole life was this anger, this rage. He was mad that his sister was better than him. He was angry that, his father didn't look at him like the son that, his chosen son. And, he was angry for all these different reasons. But then his uncle Iroh would step in and calm him down and train him and talk to him and tell him what he ought to do. But all of his powers came from this rage, this anger of, my father doesn't accept me. I don't want to knock things down, but my father doesn't accept me. So once he joined the Avatar, he lost all of that. He forgave and let it all go. And then once he let it all go, he was able to fight Azula and overcome her because he was free of his own demons. And I don't know if y'all remember, Azula was full of them, okay? Azula was crazy. She was raw. Don't get me wrong. She had them hands. Oh my goodness. At one point at the end, I thought, man, Aang is about to beat, Fire Lord Ozai. He's about to win. But Zuko's about to lose. But then you see that, that change in the dynamic where Zuko's like, no. Okay, if you don't notice, Zuko is my favorite character. But Zuko is Katara's like, let me help you. He's like, no, I think I could beat her because, she seems a little off. Which she was. She was not on her A game, which is crazy. I mean, look, this girl took over the whole Earth nation, okay? She didn't have, the only help she had, oh my god, I cannot remember her name. Only help that she had was the flexible cheerleader and the depressed emo girl, May. I remember May, but I guess I remember May because Zuko is my favorite character and May is his wife. So that's probably why I remember her. But yeah, I'm going on and on about this story. It don't matter because if you don't know it, go check out Avatar: Last Airbender. It is amazing. This is my first review of these amazing toys, and you know what? I got them standing here, but you know what? The guy who kept everybody together, even though people, everybody be showing him his disrespect. Sokka go right here. Let me move this back. Sokka goes right there, okay? Because he ain't have no ability, he ain't had nothing, but he was able to build. Well, I think, okay, y'all tell me in the comments, was it Sokka? And I'll probably look at it too after this, but I'm trying to remember if it was Sokka who built the staff or if it was the other guys. I know Sokka was the genius inventor and everything, but I just don't remember. But anyway, like and share if you enjoyed. Let me know if there's anything that you would like for me to review. I have a lot of different things that I'm going to be reviewing on this show. A lot of different toys that I bought because I'm after a while when I started my collection back up, I was like, I want to talk about these things because I have so much I want to say. All right, I'm the Bishop, and you just watched the first episode of Nerding Out.